I know we talked about Cardi B on Friday with the imaginary players. We got to talk about the imaginary trimesters. If y'all seen Cardi, she posted a video, a promotional video, rapping her song, which the
Yeah.
more I listen to that song, the more it ain't so bad. Even though that Biggie flip that they had on that shit sound like the one. Not gonna lie, I would have definitely preferred that one over the Jay-Z sample, but neither here nor there. It's still a quality song in my opinion. I think it's gonna be a slow burn up the charts. People gonna really vibe to it. But
Slow
while
burn
she
up
was,
the charts. Yeah.
hey, listen,
That's crazy.
listen.
Yo. Rashad is hilarious.
Hey
Go
man, it
ahead.
was also a lot of
I'm hearing sentences
misinformation.
I've never heard.
It was a lot
Slow
of
burn up the
misinformation.
charts.
Cardi B, some people were saying that she only debuted at 366,000 on Spotify. That was false. It was 700 plus. I think it was like 744, which is one of the highest. Fist in the air for that
Okay,
nice,
Cardi.
wholesome young woman.
Right?
Cardi B. We love Cardi B over here. But
Oh,
I
okay.
want to talk about the pregnancy
Right.
rumors, man, because that
Oh,
stomach is poking.
poking.
It was
Definitely
poking. Why are people
poking.
acting like it wasn't?
No, it wasn't, Kenya.
I don't remember
Girl,
it like that.
it
When the
was
belly
not.
button
It
start
was.
looking like it's
It
It was
moving.
a
was
little
not.
poking.
Kenya,
That was a little.
Kenya.
Jonay, that's a little poke.
No, ma'am.
Jonay, this
Let
is
me
a
listen to me.
lady.
No, listen to me, Kenya. The first time she did that video when she was twerking and doing something and you saw that little pouch at the bottom, I'm like, I'm a woman, right? We're women, Kenya. We know to get a little bloat. We understand what a
Little
bloat
blow.
gives. You know what I'm saying? You get around that
Yes.
time, you could go,
But that
you
wasn't
could go from flat stomach to 8 weeks. Okay. Like that, depending on the woman's system, it can happen.
yeah.
But no. But let me be very
But the
clear.
belly button.
Kenya, that
Okay. The
belly
belly
button
button
is telling the
is
tales.
telling you what's going on. Jonay, thank you. Because bloat
Thank
or
you.
not
Blow or
bloat,
not, that belly
that
button don't
belly
become no
button,
Audi.
and that she never, no, that pushing out like that, I'm telling you, that girl is about 2 to 3, man, that girl is 3, 4 months pregnant, man.
That lady is 2 months pregnant for sure.
I'm
And
telling
especially after
y'all.
she on baby number
I'm not
4.
gonna
Now,
lie.
you know,
And
when you
Jonay,
on
you
baby
know,
number
after,
4, you show quicker.
and
When you start,
thank you, because
when
that's
you
exactly
start
what I was
putting
about to
Baby
them
say.
number
babies
4.
out,
Who got 4 kids?
this will be
This
her
will be her
4th.
4th kid.
Oh, Cardi. Yeah, she does. I wanted to ask,
Yes,
is
baby.
this nasty though? I'm not
Uh,
gonna lie.
Well,
Because
I'm not
even
here
though
to.
Cardi B is top tier on the wholesome woman list, this might be a little nasty. Just a little bit. Divorce ain't final. Offset took the high road on Joe
yeah.
Budden. It seemed like she trying to stick it to my dog. What's the word? I don't get
Well,
it.
so my thing is this, right? So for those that follow Cardi B on Instagram, please, y'all, do yourself a favor if you are still on the fence on if this is real or not. Because again, some people are going to say, oh, this is all y'all do. Y'all try to make her out to be a slut and a whore. And well, she said that she said that she's of the hoe. She said that on her little radio show she
Of the
did the
hoe.
other day. She's of the hoe. She fucks with the hoe. She's just not a whore is what she said. Anywho, so if you go back to her post from February of this year, her stomach was flat,
Yeah, I
real like
remember.
tight together because when she went to that concert, I forgot the Jamaican guy that was, is it, Vibes Cartel, I think.
Oh
She
yeah,
went to the
Vibes. She
Vibes
did the
Cartel.
That's when
Yeah.
she had them boots
When,
on.
remember she
God
had them
bless her.
boots on
God
and
bless her.
that's when we first saw Rashad doing his, oh, that's some quality. And she was looking
Quality,
crazy as hell to
yeah,
me.
yeah.
But
Listen.
anywho,
Rashad's nasty. It's okay.
she had those boots on, right? And if you go look at that photo, it's very, very, very like flat. And this is post baby. I'm glad Paris here because I know Paris got the tea. But, it's post baby. Like, so that's why I'm like, okay, I'll give her grace if this is, she's, Blossom is only 6 or 7 months.
Blossom's nasty.
No, that's not it. The lady was flat down boots before. This is a poke out with a belly button. My problem is something that I was saying before about this Cardi thing. These women, y'all down bad for telling the people them that she upgraded her life and now she pregnant by a man with 2 children on the way and gay allegations and what? Because y'all think he a little bit cuter than
All right, so
Offset?
let me ask you a question. What if she
Stop
just
it.
went to Chipotle?
She did not. You don't
That's
see that
not
belly button?
Rashad. I don't know if you understand
Rashad,
like women anatomy.
no. Women anatomy, you do not get no belly button poked from having a bad meal, a cheat day.
No, you don't, right?
That's not happening.
You don't
And
form a
especially when you've had a
bulging
tummy
outie.
tuck,
Exactly.
them girlies be having a tummy tuck so that way them bad meals don't ever show.
That's where I'm just like, okay, you're not going to convince me. This is, first of all, this is Miss the Hennessy put me the faja on. Okay, this is Miss Graphic. Yes, baby, you can talk. I'm talking right now. Okay, this is Miss strapped up, get everything back right. Immediately got her surgery and everything right after she had the baby. So
Right
for her to
after.
be having a protruding outie belly button and it's giving poke, this lady is pregnant now. My feelings towards her being pregnant, honestly, I think it's egregious. I think she's just, this is very, she's, she's a Latina. She's Hispanic.
Ain't your
Um,
last name Lopez?
No,
and you know what?
Almanzar.
And I could talk about my own people. So she is, a fertile fern. And I really think that, it's only unfortunate because I do know that he has the newborn with the other girl. I don't think he's acknowledged that one yet. I don't think so. I don't even know if he's claimed that baby, but it's kind of like
He's
been
just hiding the world
verified.
from his kid. That's all.
Yeah, so he
Mm.
already has the baby with the other Latino girl, Giselle. It's just a lot going on, but either which way, I'm sure Cardi will love her baby and care for her baby and do her
Cardi been talking
best.
about this damn album so much, and then you gonna fuck around and get pregnant. That's so
And
stupid.
But
But
can't go on
hey,
tour, nasty. So
but
we had this
yeah,
conversation. I forgot who the couple was, but we had this conversation about moving on while your divorce isn't final. To my knowledge, your divorce isn't final, and not only has she moved on, what y'all telling me is she pregnant. I still think she just, had a burrito bowl at Chipotle and just threw on that tight dress. That's why her stomach looking like that. I don't want to put that smut on my girl Cardi. But if she is pregnant, how do y'all feel about this? Like morally, if you are still legally married and you pregnant by somebody else, shit crazy. And this is what Offset alluded to early on this
hmm
year, and where he said that she was having sex with somebody while pregnant with their last child. I think it's a lot. Not gonna hold you. Paris,
I
what's the
believe
word?
her.
Rashad, you're wrong. She actually has on a corset here. And corsets, if you wear them, or like a what is it called? Like, not the waist trainers, the
Faha.
no, not the faja, the other one, the one that you put on for smoothing under your dresses.
Oh, like
oh, like just
Spanx.
shapewear
Yes,
and
yes.
Spanx.
She has
Okay,
on shapewear here,
yeah,
and you can actually
hmm
see the shapewear under her breast, right? Like you can see the line in
that's
this
the
dress.
start.
But
Yeah,
the issue is that shapewear tones and smooths you out. It doesn't make you protrude. So she's pregnant. Like we can stop trying to dance around it. The rumors have already been out. Academics has already said he's had inside intel from her being pregnant. Joe Budden confirmed. He said it.
pregnant as
Um,
hell.
People from Raw were tweeting and said that they had saw her. She's pregnant, and anytime she's pregnant, she wears oversized clothing, right? Like she's pregnant. The issue is the last time she was pregnant versus this time she's being pregnant. She did the thing where it's like you knew she was pregnant, she just never acknowledged it until she got ready. That baby will be one next month. And she told Offset on Twitter, which she tweeted and deleted, that he knew she started talking to niggas in June of 2024. So he's asking for a paternity test for the last baby for a very valid reason. On top of the fact that, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think her being pregnant is bad because she works harder when she's pregnant. She was pregnant with that first album, and she was doing her shit. That second baby, that little Wave, she was performing WAP, pregnant with him. Talking about pregnant as hell. Like she, to me, makes some of her better music when she was pregnant. She did like what when she was with Offset pregnant. So it's like I don't know what it is about her being pregnant. It actually amps her up, but no, she's absolutely pregnant. And Stefon got a potential 3 other kids on the way at the same time as this one. I'm gonna reiterate, she did not get a better man. She just left a bad situation.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Mm-hmm.
lie. Even with her saying that she talked to folks last June, I don't. Maybe I'm set up different. I think that's crazy. Not even just for her, but niggas too. Like the get back, the tit for tat. You cheated, or you talking to somebody, and so I'ma do it too. Like, I think that's weird. I think like
I don't think that's
getting out of a
weird. In
situation is what would be best in my opinion, because like you said, it ain't like she went somewhere and got another nigga. She got a nigga who got 3 babies on the way, and now she pregnant as well. And so it's like we see this all the time. Like, the train wreck is coming. And so
Okay, so
only
I'm gonna give her grace here, right? Um, Offset did the most heinous shit that anybody could have done. I personally don't think he wanted her. Me personally, I think he did what he did to, appease her, and it ended up being what it was never gonna be, right? But I hear what you're saying about moving on in a relationship. I give credence to that. Like, I'm cool with not moving on while the relationship is there, because that get back shit ain't cool. But honestly speaking, she was never gonna win with him. The only thing she had to carry was wife. But from confirmation from academics who talks to Offset and people in the industry, he was fucking girls who was working with her. He was fucking girls who were associated with her, who was around her. He did fuck Sweetie. He did fuck Ari. He did fuck a few other rapper girls. And he was even fucking women in their bed at their house. So it's like, once you know you can't win with no man like that, like, you can't sit there and be emotionally jarred to be a good woman. I just don't believe in that, right? You have to go ahead and move around. I just think part of their relationship covered up who she really was. That's where we have to start actually acknowledging, like, as much as he did her wrong in that relationship, we got to stop acting like she really was an ideal partner. Because the way she's behaving now would not replicate a wife.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, the quote unquote, like, good person, like either a good man or a good woman, it shouldn't be um directly tied to what somebody does to you. And so if you are that, then just be that, right? And so what she's doing right now would, like you said, wouldn't be indicative of her handling the business in the relationship, in the marriage, right? Because we see what's going on now. Go ahead, Kenya.
Yeah, I like everything Paris said was correct. I don't look at Cardi like as a victim of her relationship. If anybody remembers, this is back like in her Love and Hip Hop days when she was sleeping with, I can't remember what the producer guy's name was, right? But he had a girlfriend.
It wasn't DJ Self, it was the other
The
DJ, but
other,
I know who you're talking
yes,
about.
the other one, and you know who I'm talking about. And he had a girlfriend, Asia, and she was taunting the girl. She was like, "Yeah, I'm fucking your man." They was going back and forth. Child, she assaulted the girl. She beat the girl up. Like, Cardi is no victim of too much or anything to me. I think that because she thought she's Cardi B, I think that she felt like, maybe that her status and who she was, like, that would spare her from some of those things. And I think because Offset saw that, he was like, yeah, no, bitch, it's not. And he just like wanted to continue to like humble her. But uh, yeah, like Paris said, that they were never gonna work. So she needed to leave him, irregardless of whatever she did after she left him. That was always
I
needed to
don't think he
happen.
wanted to humble her, though. I think that that's a huge misconception about this particular relationship. Like, oh, he's jealous of her. Oh, he be trying to belittle her. He attacking her. If you listen to the way that they talk, well, she talked about the origin of their love story. A lot of people don't know this unless you in Atlanta Twitter or you like, Atlanta adjacent. His baby mama, I think, is the one that he got the little girl by. That's the one that was his damn bitch. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. They never ever really dealt without each other, nothing. Like, she was there when he went to jail. They had one of them moments where it's like, oh, I'm mad at my bitch, I'm mad at my nigga. You get what I'm saying? Cardi hops up in the picture. He approached Cardi on some extra shit. Him and Cardi started fucking, and they were fucking on the low. She got pregnant. She told him she did not want to have that baby without being married. She was thinking about getting an abortion. And he married her. Not because he really felt like he should marry her. He loved her. That was like some shit that grew. But there was always another woman in the background that had his heart, that was with him on the grind, on the come up, this, that, and the third, like, that he had a child with. she just so happened to come in the picture when, you know, it was kind of like a nigga fresh out of jail. He blowing up, you know, he got different access and leverage to shit, and boom, it happened. But almost every single woman he's ever cheated on her with looked like one of us. It looked like his mama. It don't look like her.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
it was never that.
Oh
Like, he
yeah, I see
don't
what you
fuck
mean.
with her for real.
Mm-hmm.
It was never that. So it's not the fact that he tried to humble her. No, that nigga was behind the scenes pushing her music, pushing her money, helping her. Like, she said it. Like, she has said it. The way that he, you know, catered to her, the lavish lifestyle, shit like that. Like, Stefon couldn't come in the picture and do nothing less. But we have to stop making it seem like she's just this ideal person, because everything that she shows outside of her being hurt by him isn't indicative of somebody he should have ever married.
Yeah, and I think like with their situations in him, I think he does one all the cheating. I think is crazy. Either be with that woman or not be with her. That's my stance on anybody who cheats. I don't necessarily get it. You got options. You don't have to be here and lie and cheat. So you can, to offset, do something else. I don't necessarily understand that. But in with Cardi B, I don't necessarily see a situation in where I don't know, morally for this just looks really bad. It looks really bad, and her how she's flaunting it. I don't know. I wouldn't do it. I think that this isn't helping.
Let me help
Um
you find the words, because you know what I'm finna say.
I
Oh,
I'm trying not to,
this
because I
no,
like
no, no.
Cardi,
I'm gonna
but this shit
say it.
is this shit is crazy.
This is that one situation where niggas be like, a woman can be so good and really on the right side of history until she start playing get back with her pussy. Cause everybody in the fucking world, men and women, said how wrong that nigga was. But she showed how quickly and nasty she can turn the moment that she alluded to having sex while pregnant with his baby. The moment she did that and she started playing pussy get back, it no longer was fun no more. Like, it no longer was this thing where it's like, that nigga idiot, right? Like, people still acknowledges that, but this is one of them situations where it shows in real time how being hoe adjacent or having whorish tendencies doesn't actually reap you the consequences of being the victim, or it doesn't actually perpetuate you in a better light because you can play get back with your body. It's like, no, if a motherfucker did you wrong, the answer to them doing you wrong is to leave them alone, not try to retaliate by being a deviant as well.
And you don't get that mindset overnight, right? That's not something that just like is sprung upon you. That's like who you are. That's something that has been developed. That is something that has been cultivated, and then like you kind of like turn it off. That's why we joke when Drea said, wholeness is deleted. Not really, because it's a mindset more than an action. Now, when you start actually acting it out, then you taking it up a whole nother level. But in my opinion, Cardi has been this person, and we've seen her on the Love and Hip Hops. We've seen how she talks. We've seen how she thinks. And so the victim thing, even though I like her, I think that she tried to get that victim shit off really early, and it just didn't work for me, because you can't be one way, with your music. In my opinion, you can't be one way with your music on these shows, on your personal time, in your socials, and then turn around and say, you know what, I'm doing everything possible in this relationship to make this relationship work. Offset has spoken about not being heard. He has spoken about not necessarily feeling valued or prioritized. And I think when he said those things, people like brush it off to the side, and they go back to the money aspect of she's rich, or she look good, or she's fine. And that's a lot of times what niggas be going through in relationships, and where, yes, you are beautiful. Yes, you got something going on. But outside that, I want to feel a certain type of way in this house. And he's spoken on that. And that never gets
Yeah, but
addressed.
the issue was he did a lot of stupid things that in turn was kind of like, well, why would she? You get what I'm saying? So I just genuinely, in this situation, I can never see both of them as righteous ever. Like, he is wrong. He broke his family up,
Yeah,
and he's
100%.
dealing. And the thing about it is, I like the way he's handling how he is affected by it. I do think we saw him at one point be bitter in how he was responding to her on social media. Like, I think that baby shit kind of fucked that nigga up, but as of now, you could tell that there's a little growth and maturity that has set in with him to say, you know what, shit, I really wasn't there in the first place, so it really don't matter. But I just, at this point in time, I can't see neither one of them as victims, but he will forever need to be more accountable for the demise of their relationship than her. And I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna leave this alone. Just because you are committed to your relationship doesn't mean you are a good, worthy partner. Because you can be committed all day long, but it always takes two people to make the relationship work. And just not having sex with other people is not a good derivative of saying this
Wake
relationship is
it
going to be
up.
successful. You have to be in tune in your relationship.
Wake it up. I think for the early part of their breakup, niggas never think they bitch really gonna leave. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas never think that she really gone for real. He done ran up on the stage that one time with the flowers
Mm-hmm.
and begged her and shit like that. She came back. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of times that we don't know about and where she came back. When she really was gone and he found out she was fucking, oh yeah, that hurt.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this though. I know this is about, Cardi and the baby rumors, but he did recently just post I guess he has an album
Oh yeah, on the
releasing next
22nd.
week.
I'm
That's gonna
listening.
be his, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, that's gonna be his lemonade. I don't
I'm
fuck what you
listening.
heard. I'll tell you right now.
He makes amazing music.
All
I am an
right.
Offset music fan.
Listen, mark me down, Rashad. This is, listen, everybody say this is a recorded space. Jonay is putting it on record and on note. Kiari, which is the next album, is gonna be his lemonade. I'm sorry. I feel it.
I
I feel
hope
it in
so,
my
but I think he's
bones.
not gonna give it up. I don't think he's gonna give
He
it up.
gonna give it up. He gonna give it up. And he's gonna give it up. That's gonna be his
That nigga
lemonade.
been in the studio working on that album for
That's gonna
2
be his
years.
lemonade.
For
First
sure.
off,
That
Body's,
album
you already
gonna
know
be
Body's gonna
good.
be on there and everybody like that song.
That
I
song
think,
10 was raw. That shit was raw.
I'm telling you right now, Kiari's gonna be his lemonade. I'm telling you right now. So listen, Cardi, salute to you and this pregnancy or whatever. But I'm telling you right now, Offset, if he play his cards right,
It could take him to another level.
it could, listen, turn it
But I'm
up
gonna be
another
honest with you
notch.
too, though. I don't think that this pregnancy. I don't think it. I think it's ghetto, right? Like I think the behavior
Very.
itself is ghetto, but I don't think this pregnancy is a detriment to her as a person. I honestly think that she is about to have to do something that she never had to do. One, she has to do this album with the anticipation she's not going to do good numbers. We can just go ahead and get rid of it. She's not going to do good numbers. Atlantic hasn't really pushed the budget for real. Like, it's just not there. Two, everything she's done parental wise, she's done that with a secondary individual. And now this is going to push her out of her comfort zone, right? Three, she's not going to get the same level of commitment from Stefon that she did Offset. So she's about to be a single parent. I think she's going to be fine though. I genuinely think she's going to be fine because the way Cardi B is in her mentality, sad to say, she was destined to be a fucking single mother.